Yo, what's up, guys? And today, man, I'll be talking with the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler in particular, and why he's kind of holding us back and why his offense just needs to step up. So obviously right now, the Heat right now we're sitting at 41-22. Good enough for the first seed in the Eastern Conference without Bam, Jimmy, and Hero missing a lot of games. Last night, obviously, we lost by 1 point to the Milwaukee Bucks, 120-119. We see Tyler Hero have an amazing game. Bam had a really good game. Duncan Robinson hit his threes. Gabe Vincent literally had a damn near perfect game outside of literally going for a flop at the end of the game in order to give the Miami Heat back the basketball. And we saw a very solid game from both Max Strus and Caleb Martin off the bench. And obviously PJ Tucker in his return game to Milwaukee played some very good defense, especially on Antetokounmpo. Giannis was in foul trouble for most of the game, but the problem was not with anybody like a Hero, like a Bam, not even like a Caleb Martin or Duncan Robinson. The problem was in particular with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler last night went 2 for 14, 0 for 3 from 3. And mind you, the game before the All-Star break, Jimmy Butler, our best player, he went 5 for 24 and 1 for 8 from 3. Yes, his defense is still top tier. Yes, he's still a good playmaker, but he's still shooting threes. Jimmy Butler right now is shooting 19% from 3. Tell me why he's shooting more than 1 3-pointer a game. I'll give him 1 3 a game, okay? But if you're shooting more than 1 3 in a game, especially in the clutch, and you're shooting that shot, you're holding the team back. You're holding the team back, okay? Like, we know your defense is top tier, but bro, you cannot be shooting 2 for 14 against the defending champs. We almost beat them without Lowry, without Oladipo, who will be back soon, thankfully. But bro, Jimmy Butler, bro, you have to stop holding us back. You are supposed to be our best player. You are the only all-star on our team for a reason, bro. You make all this money. We just gave you an absolute bag for a reason. Jimmy Butler right now is getting $184 million for 4 years. But wait, it gets worse, as Jimmy Butler this year has shown that he is not a clutch player at all. According to the NBA.com clutch stats, Jimmy Butler in the clutch this season is 13 for 44, 29% from the field. In the clutch, Gabe Vincent is 50%. Tyler Hero is 36%. But our top guy, I've said a Bam at 6 for 14. Our top guy is the point guard, the guy that we just signed to a 3-year deal for upwards of $90 million. That is Raptors legend Kyle Lowry, 16 for 28, 57% in the clutch. Kyle Lowry has the clutch gene, and we've seen this all throughout his career. So we have to stop giving Jimmy Butler the ball this year, okay? In the past, was Jimmy Butler clutch? Yes. I don't know what it is about this season, but 13 for 44, I'm telling you, I've made numerous tweets about Jimmy Butler. His brain turns into literal mush in the clutch. He's literally like, reminds me of Julius Randle in the clutch. He tries to go for these shots like fadeaways, just easy buckets even. I remember a game against the Kings, he had an easy lob and he just missed it. Again, against the Hawks, I think we might have lost recently too. Maybe our latest matchup against the Hawks, he had like a easy layup and he just missed it. I think we might have lost that game if I'm not mistaken. So yes, Jimmy Butler this season has not been clutch at all, and we are still first. Imagine if he was actually clutch, we would have been literally had a bigger lead of first place. But I'm telling you, bro, Kyle Lowry means so much, and now he's out again, personal reasons. Shout out to Kyle Lowry. Hope he's good. That's his second time being out this year with personal reasons, so hopefully everything's good with him and his family, because that's definitely some big stuff for him to be out his second time after being out a very long time, his first time with personal reasons. Shout out to Kyle Lowry, obviously. Yeah, Jimmy Butler, man, we paid you all this money and now you just don't want to be a clutch anymore. Now you just want to have these putrid tour date type fucking games. Now you just don't want to be clutch. But hey, Ethan will tell you, not including myself, that hey, Jimmy Butler's still going off because he's still one of the best defenders in basketball, because he's still a top 15 in free throw percentage. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Like, yeah, our defense is probably one of the best in the NBA, but I'm telling you, bro, when we need a bucket in the fourth quarter, if we go to Jimmy Butler, do not be surprised when he fucking misses, bro. Give the ball to Kyle Lowry or Tyler Hero, okay? Other than that, let me get into what I was actually going to talk about outside of this. All right, so on the season right now, across 44 games, Jimmy Butler is averaging 21.4 points, 6.2 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1.8 steal, and 0.5 blocks per game on 47% from the field and 19% from three. Like I said earlier, Jimmy Butler just as a whole might just need to stop shooting threes. Remember, I think on the Bulls, he was actually a pretty decent three-point shooter, but the join the Heat, his three-point shot's not been falling at all. I don't know if he's just not putting the work into the gym or it's just a mental thing, but like, bro, like against the Hornets, you shot the three-point shot 8 times and you made the shot once. Like, what's clicking in your mind to tell you, yeah, I'm a 19% three-point shooter, but with the game on the line, let me go ahead and shoot a three-point shot. Like, even in the All-Star game, I was mad pissed at him because he shot a 3. Like, that's how much I do not want him shooting threes, even in the All-Star game. Like, how hard is it to hit a three-point shot? We've seen players, like, out of nowhere, off-season goes by, and now they're a decent three-point shooter, right around, like, 30%. Jimmy Butler, you've had your whole entire career to be a good three-point shooter. But as soon as you come to the Heat, obviously your three-point shot diminishes, and literally it's not even there, honestly, at all. If I'm a defender right now, I would leave you open at the three-point line, and that's super disrespectful, okay? Yeah, Jimmy Butler, yeah, we're first in the East, yeah, all this good stuff, yeah, you're still one of the best defenders in the NBA, but you have your counting stats, you have the All-Star team, you might get in the All-NBA third team, who knows at this rate, but it doesn't matter. I don't care that we have all these, because at the end of the day, regular season does matter, but what matters most obviously is come playoff time. And I don't know if you kryptonized the Bucks, because last year you were just awful. You and Bam were just awful. Hero was awful. Y'all kryptonite last year was the Bucks. We know that, okay? Last night Bam has a good game. Tyler Hero goes off for, it seems like his first good game against the Bucks. Tyler Hero drops like 30 plus points. Bam Adebayo hits a clutch mid-range, and Tyler Hero turns the ball over. Chris Middleton hits a 3, and Gabe Vincent should have got a 5-second violation. Pass the ball to Jimmy Butler while he's double covered by, I forgot who else, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo, obviously with his height, he gets the jump ball to go with side. Jrue Holiday goes to the rim. Gabe Vincent tries to take a foul, flops, and Jrue Holiday hits the layup right in his face. Inbounds the ball to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero shoots a full court shot, and it is an absolute airball. So that's how the Heat game ended last night. And Jimmy Butler, I mean, it was a good catch by him. I'll definitely give his props to that after that Gabe Vincent. I don't know what Gabe Vincent was doing, honestly. I probably would just take the 5-second violation, honestly. Let Milwaukee go for a bucket, and we would have had an extra timeout. So that's just me, though, in my opinion. I mean, I feel like that was definitely a 5-second violation. I'm not a biased fan. That play on Gabe Vincent, that was definitely a 5-second violation. I see why Jrue Holiday was pissed at the ref, because that was definitely a 5-second violation. Yeah, the fact that we're this good without Jimmy Butler really playing his best basketball just really does speak volumes to just how deep this team really is. That's when you take into fruition that Kyle Lowry was out, that Kyle Lowry is our best player. You take into fruition that Victor Oladipo also was out as well, and he'll be one of the key reserves for us this season. Just kind of eases my brain a little, because last night I was literally just so pissed about this loss, because if there's one team I just hate losing against out of all 30 teams, it is the Milwaukee Bucks, because of our rivalry. Like, I don't hate a single team in the NBA, but I just have this fuel just burnt by the Milwaukee Bucks fans, especially on Twitter. Like, that shit really has me just riled up. Like, when I beat them, I just want to absolutely just obliterate the Bucks, and that's not even because of them, it's because of their just fans that just absolute just freaks. All right, so like I said last night, Tyler Hero went off. He had 30 points, 11 for 21 from the field, and 6 for 10 from 3. I'm not gonna lie, in the near future, Tyler Hero, I can definitely see us having him as our clear #1 option. Okay, last night he showed that he can have those games. Okay, in Tyler Herro's last 4 games coming back from injury, Tyler Herro has had 4 20+ point games. Okay, I know Cavs fans will say Kevin Love is the 6th man of the year. I'm telling you though, Kevin Love's not dropping 30 points on the defending champions. Okay, he's just not doing that. Kevin Love is having a really good season, and I mean a really good season. Okay, K Love was literally an afterthought last year, and Cavs fans wanted nothing more than to trade him away, and now he's literally one of their best players, especially off the bench. It's honestly amazing to see. But no, Tyler Herro unbiasedly is the 6th man of the year, averaging 20+ points off the bench, literally just having such a really good underrated year. Okay, and then we have Kyle Lowry, who, if you just sit back and don't watch the games, you would say, oh, he's averaging 13 points a game, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 1.2 steals, shooting 42.5% from the field, 35.6% from the 3-point line. Be like, oh yeah, he doesn't mean too much to this team. You would be like, Kyle Lowry isn't doing much for this Heat team. I don't know why they're glorifying Kyle Lowry, but that's what happens with stats. If you don't actually watch the games, you wouldn't know. His defense literally just helps us a lot, and with him in the lineup, our offense just looks so much better. I don't know what it is. I feel like Jimmy Butler, him and Kyle Lowry's connection is really, really good. When Kyle Lowry's off the floor, you can see a difference in Jimmy Butler's game. Kyle Lowry makes Jimmy Butler's offense just so more just fluent. He just makes everything so much better on the court because of his really just great playmaking skills. He can get you a bucket, plays good defense, and he also is a pretty solid rebounder. So he means so much for this team, and I cannot wait to see how he plays come playoff time, because I don't know what it is. Like I said, Jimmy Butler just plays so much worse with Kyle Lowry off the floor, which makes sense because he is their point guard. He makes everything go. But we would also want to see Jimmy Butler actually play well also with Kyle Lowry out. God forbid anything does happen to Kyle Lowry the remainder of the season. Okay, and then there's Bam Adebayo, who, in my opinion, I feel like in the very near future, Bam Adebayo will overtake Jimmy Butler for being the best player on this team. Okay, Bam Adebayo, obviously right now, minimum right now, one of the top 2, top 3 defenders in the NBA, if not the best defender in the NBA. Talk about a guy that is 6'9", 6'10", the number 14 overall pick in 2017, that can go ahead and guard 1 through 5. Okay, let's say we play against a team like the Bucks in the playoffs. Okay, Bam Adebayo, you will see him sometimes. He will be on a guy like Jrue Holiday, and then you'll see him be on a guy like Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is just versatility. Okay, a guy, like I said, 6'9", 6'10", he can guard 1 through 5 very efficiently, and yeah, he's just such a great defender. And this season, he's thankfully been working more on his offense, and his mid-range shots been falling a lot, and we've seen just so much more aggressive Bam this season. We saw aggressive Bam last night with 18 points, 8 for 17, 12 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals. And don't forget, Bam also is such a good playmaker. Again, a guy that can guard 1 through 5, has a good mid-range shot, good playmaking, and he can bring the ball up. The luxury of having your center being so versatile to bring the ball up, like, it really is amazing. And I just cannot wait for the future of Bam Adebayo. Had a really good game as well against the Spurs, even though you could say it was against guys like Zach Collins and Devontae Cacok and Jacques Landale. 36 points is 36 points. Okay, so Bam had 36 points, 14 for 21, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Just stuffed the stat sheet and had one of the best games he's ever had outside of the game against the Nets, where he had 41 points and a game winner. Yeah, I feel like all Heat fans know that really in the near future, Bam Adebayo will definitely overtake Jimmy Butler as our best player. And I feel like it's going to be maybe towards the end of this season into going to next season, because Jimmy Butler, he's a good player, but Bam Adebayo, I'm telling you, he's going to be the best player on this team very, very soon, and we just love the future of Bam Adebayo. Okay, yeah, man, Jimmy Butler, like, I'm a fan of Jimmy Butler, obviously. I like Jimmy Butler as a player, but like, bro, you cannot continue to hold us back, bro. We have a really good chance this year to go ahead and win the championship. We're sitting at the first seed. If you go ahead and play this bad, especially come playoff time once again, like if Bam, if Robinson, if Hero, if Lowry are all playing good come playoff time and you're still struggling, like, I'm sorry. Like right now, I just cannot defend Jimmy Butler at all. I try to defend him all season, but Jimmy Butler, bro, in the clutch, I'm sorry, I cannot defend you. When you have these putrid games, like, I cannot defend you. And yeah, I just feel like Jimmy Butler, he's just too inconsistent and too just unclutched this year to be a #1 option. There, I said it. Jimmy Butler right now as it stands, he cannot be a #1 guy. That is why we have none other than Tyler Hero to be our #1 guy. And also we have our QB1, Kyle Lowry, to also be our clutch guy and our #1 option. Those both this year have been super clutch. So why keep putting the ball in Jimmy Butler's hands when he is 13 for 44 in the clutch? It's actually sad that I actually said those stats out and they weren't fake. Those are real stats. Jimmy Butler, you need to step it up. We have a good title window right now. The bubble, you went off. Remember that game where you went ahead and outscored LeBron James in every statistical major stat. We know LeBron's literally just goes off in the final, so that just made it that much better. We lost in 6, but you tried your best, okay? Dragic, Bam, they were all just injured, but you persevered and you tried your best, and we still love you for that. But you have to bring that clutch factor, bring that game back this season when it actually matters right now, because the title window, we need to just get a ring, get to the finals again. We just can't get the first seed and just get fucked in the playoffs. Like, we just have to make some noise come playoff time, okay? We have to. And it all starts with Jimmy Butler, who's supposed to be our captain, who's supposed to be our best player. He needs to step it up. We pay him $184 million across 4 years. He needs to step it up. Jimmy Butler in the bubble, he averaged 26.2 points, 9.8 assists, 8.3 rebounds a game. He shot 30% from 3, 88% from the free throw line, 55% from the field. Oh my God, imagine that right now. 55% from the field, 13 steals, 5 blocks. Imagine, bro. Oh, dude, that was 2 years ago, bro. Come on, bro. Bring that back, bro. Bring that back. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below. So up. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. To your boy John. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. And Heat fans, man, let me know, how do you guys feel about our season? How do you guys feel about last game? And what are your actual thoughts on Jimmy Butler? Because I cannot defend this guy anymore. He is right now simply just holding us back on the offensive side of the ball, and he needs to step it up, okay? Because this is just getting sad at this point, how bad he is in the clutch and just his tour date shooting performances. I just cannot defend this guy anymore, sadly. So hey, step it the fuck up, okay? But like I said at the end of the video, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy John, and I'm out, man. Peace.